Losrand Gaming is now live. Streaming Elite. Dangerous. Elite Dangerous Colonization said. Stream elements. O7 Commander said. Zen.
Confirmed Skipper.
O7 said. Atlas Rand. O7 said. Atlas Rand.
We're docked at Load Me Up -1, your fleet carrier, on Body A, in Gali. We're aboard your unnamed Imperial cutter. The maximum jump range for this ship is 36.94 light-years.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing clamps disengaged. You have liftoff.
Scan detected. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Alrighty, so we're back to the flying and the hauling, loading and unloading. It looks like where I left the carrier is not
No fire zone entered.
having other people loading.
Please ensure you follow standard docking procedures before landing.
Maybe I'm just
Ensure to observe starport protocol during your visit. Pilot.
Gali?
You are approved for automated docking.
Engaging automated docking.
And see what steel's going for here. Steel is at 10. Let's see what dealer. What are you doing? Please. Oh no, I might have screwed up access to the fleet carrier. There might have been. Let me check. So, carrier.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, that's so tall. Oh, that one's almost full. Interesting. So that one is almost full.
We have docked at Micaiah Hub.
But the other one is
07
not.
callers
This is our
set.
first visit to the
Jack
station
Price.
commander.
Commander.
Hey, Jack. Alright, so let's get some steel here. Commodity refinery.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
And let's go bring that down to the carrier. Steel is on the...
Landing gear retracted.
Load me up. There it is. Steve, that's where steel is. Let's find out.
Time to finish this station, Big Smile said. James.
Which one are you working on right now? Is that the Coriolis you were building?
You have left the no fire zone exited. Have a safe journey.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yes, said. James.
How much do you have left to do? How many carriers here? Load me.
%, said. James.
24 left, or you're at 24? That one should be 69 total trips. Let's say 70 with full loads. Oh, 24 left. Oh, okay.
24% left, said James.
Okay. So you got like maybe 18 trips. Certainly less material.
Welcome, Commander. Maintain a conservative speed around
Docking
the
request
area.
denied. Please approach to 7500 M.
Yeah.
You need to move within 7.5 kilometers. Clearance granted. Move directly to your landing pad. Request accepted. Your docking computer has assumed control.
Set her down on landing pad 5,
Well, that'll be
Commander.
good. Is that the first large station?
This is my
with...
last carrier run. Just unloading now, said
Yeah, that makes
James.
sense.
Thought you
Scan
were gonna
finished.
catch up, James
Be about your
smile
business.
said. Alanthir.
Are you done in one there?
Alanthir, I would have been close if my carrier didn't come within the station influence and pause my progress for 3 hours, said James.
Well, how did you pause it for 3 hours? That doesn't
Finished
make
it
sense.
earlier today. Named it after Agile Edge, who helped move materials, said Alanthir.
Agile Edge. That's funny. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm getting a list of people to name stuff for my
Got you, Commander.
bubble system. It's definitely a growing list.
Station is named Agile's Edge, said Alanthir.
Commander, if you reopen the commodities list at our current station, I will access its commodity prices and check for the best available commodities.
Atlas. If a carrier orbits into 1 millimeter of a station, the carrier begins to move at around 200 m per second. It's impossible to land on until it's out of the 1 millimeter range, said James.
Well, how the hell do you get a carrier to be that close?
Hey, I was wondering if there are still any good systems to claim. I haven't had time to play at all because I'm stuck at uni. I might be able to play this weekend, said Saker. Just how it happened, said James.
There's going to be more and more good systems to claim as the bubble grows. More people stand out. So I don't think you got anything to worry about, man. Every new system that goes online allows you to colonize systems 15 light years from it.
some systems, the carrier landing site is in the orbit of the station, and as the station orbits the planet it moves into the carrier, said Alanthir. Saker, it looks like we're out of good systems in the 15 Li range of my system right now. In terms of bubble-wide locations, you can easily get one. Just
Commander
need to
Krzyho
scout
is
and
online.
claim one, said James. Said Saker.
They really need more colors for the carriers.
Commander Atlas Rand is online.
Is the 15 Li range expanding with colonization? Said Daz Ryan.
Yeah, well, it's the same range. It's 15, but it's 15 from whatever the whatever stations are. So new stations basically add 15 more to the next level of colonization.
Not likely, at least not anytime soon. They bumped it to 15 after public outrage over the 10 Li range initially stated, said Alanthir. Daz not currently, said James. I agree that 15 Li still isn't super realistic, said James. So it is 15 Li from what was at the start of the beta, not 15 Li from what is after each update, said Daz Ryan.
No, it's growing. So it's always 15, but it's 15 from whatever the furthest station is.
At Daz Ryan, it's 15 Li from the station you go to colonize from, said Alanthir. Well, that leaves plenty of space to explore and expand. I am wondering how they are planning to fill that much space with civilization, said Daz Ryan.
Jeez, there's somebody paying 500% up here. Deal. Christ.
By making you, us, the players do it. You colonize, build the first station, then build out the system, said Alanthir.
So it'll cost me 400 million for carrier of steel to pay basically what the other carriers here are paying. Holy cow.
Do you think someday players will have made a colonized highway to Colonia, said Saker.
Ship released.
Yeah, I think it'll happen probably within 6 to 9 months.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
We're making good progress so far, at least, said James. Hello, Atlas said. Sean Purvis. Looks like the current priority of bridge builders is to get colonies in the pipe/goal miniature nebulae for some reason, said James.
That's on the way to the Colonia Bridge.
No fire zone entered. Ensure to observe Starport protocol during your visit, pilot.
Automated docking initiated.
Engaging automated docking.
So that dock. Oh, that way. Alright, so there's the PSR. And there's the pipe bowl.
A
No
landmark
crimes
I'm
detected.
sure along the road
You're
said.
free to go, Commander.
Lanthir.
How far did they get? There's one up here. See? Getting further along. And there's another one.
Is there somewhere I can track their progress, said Saker.
We don't
Heads
have to do
the
this.
short-term goals to break up the monotony of the long-term, said Lanthir.
Yeah, eventually going into Snake Sector there. And then out
Landing
towards
gear deployed.
Colonia.
We have docked at Nikaya Hub.
What's nice is you kind of, you know, when people actually started these projects by looking
Camlec
at the
is
time
online.
remaining, you can see when and what time they actually started the, or well, when they dropped the beacon. Interesting.
How's your system coming along, Atlas? Said James.
I've got 3 in progress. I assume you're talking about the first one. So aside from Atlas Prime, which is going to be the last thing completed, like that doesn't matter when that gets done. But other than that, I've got 3 orbital, not stations, but the like satellite things that are in progress of being built right now. And I think I need 1 more to have the points. And then after that, just 1 more station, 1 more planetary, and I think it'll be done. Other than Atlas Prime. But remember, I'm trying to get as complete an economy in that one as I can as well. Just in a single system. Alright. Enough of looking at other stuff. Let's buy our stuff. Start with steel, then we'll switch to aluminum.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
I don't understand what the satellites are for, said Saker.
You should go to my video called Tips and Tricks and then look at the spreadsheet that I referenced in there. There's a link to it in that video. And you'll be able to see on that spreadsheet all the benefits that the variety of things, including satellites, provides.
Thank you for following Anonsil Smile, said Stream Elements.
Landing gear retracted.
Detachment complete. You are go for departure.
Hello. Sorry joined then lurked, said Anonsil.
Hey, Ansel.
Keep it up. Satellites are prerequisite builds for tourism economy, said James.
Yeah, I'm using satellites just to mean the generic
Said
installations, really.
Saker.
I think I already have
Other
a
than
satellite.
that,
I'm
some
building other
small benefits
installations.
to system status, said James.
And I've got a scientific Tech 2 on the ground that's already done. And I need a... There's another on the ground, I can't remember which one off the top of my head now. I think...
No
let me
fire
see
zone
if I can
exited.
show
Be
this.
careful out there, Commander.
Go here, here, and... I think it's this one. So... This is pretty close to what I've got and what's remaining to get built. So when this is fully done, yeah, except these two, that ain't gonna get built. There's not enough points for that anymore. So these need to be deleted, unfortunately. Okay, there
Let
we
us
go.
down.
But
Repeat,
other than
let us
that,
down.
all the rest of this stuff I
This
can
mission
have.
is a bust.
So total will be about 52 development, 35 standard living, 33 wealth, 13 tech, and 19 security. And where's my population here? I'm not seeing it on this sheet. Don't they have the population? Yeah, they don't have the population on that sheet. Wonder why. Or is it just hidden? Nope, they don't have it. Well, either way, that's kind of the goal.
I strongly advise you against this.
Warning, Graveship Drive operating beyond safety limits.
This is Flight Control. Obey standard flight practices near this carrier, Commander. Access granted. Commander, you are good to approach the landing pad.
Lurking,
That's an affirmative.
said
See you soon, Commander.
Anonsul.
Set her down on landing pad 7, Commander.
Your scan is clear. Carry on with your journey, Commander.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing complete. Enjoy your stay. How can we help, Commander?
Commander, if you reopen the commodities list at our current station, I will access its commodity prices and check for the best available commodities.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Launch is go.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3,
Looking at how to access EDSM database,
fire
flashing
zone
here to get
exited.
metrics for new colony claims. We'll see how that pans out, said James.
Well, what do you want to specifically look at out there? Like the stations or settlements? That's too fast.
This is your captain. Due to some unforeseen delays, we will be arriving at our next destination
No
later
fire
this
zone
year.
entered.
I didn't think it would pull me out.
Go to Maya Golf, India, November. Please ensure you follow
Ensure to
the
observe starport protocol during your visit, pilot.
Access authorized. Proceed to Bay 40.
Engaging
Automation
automated docking.
initiated.
I want to get the basic data, stuff like population, system economy, said James.
Your scan is clear. Carry on with your journey, Commander.
We have docked at Nikaya Hub.
Ship is on the ground. Perform landing checklist. You are most welcome, Commander.
Is there a problem here, officer?
If we liken the expansion to a tomato plant, then it would be good to know if the growth is uniform, heavy fruit, producing offshoots, limited to no fruit, sustainable or producing secondary stems, said Daz Ryan.
That's interesting, Dan. Tomato plant's not something I know real well, so I wouldn't compare it to that.
Daz, in the first week it was very much heavy fruit. This last week it has shown very much in the limited to no fruit direction, said James. I hope we'll get real good benefits from being a system owner, it's Haluva Trucking said. Thunderkiss. Mini bubbles are rare as they require a lot more work than just building out a bridge, said James. Alanthir is going to get some good work out of his system after he gets his 10 facility discount bonus. All those cheap metals, said James.
Yeah, the 5% bonus, you mean? Yeah, that is such a huge discount.
Got a lot of work to do to get there though, said Alanthir. Maybe with time the bridges would provide more mini bubbles, just like towns on a main road, said Daz Ryan. Discount, said Sakerd. At Sakerd, once you build 10 structures in system of any size, you get a 10% discount at all stations on all items in your system, said
No, you
Alanthir.
absolutely don't. You
Lol,
get
said
5%, dude.
James.
It is a tiny discount.
Daz, that's the plan. They'll be anywhere from 500 1500 lie apart, said James.
Might even be 4. I need to check when I fly back. Huh. Well, let me know if you get the EDSM stuff working, because last time I tried, it did not work for me. I could just return nulls.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Landing gear retracted.
Landing restraints lifted. Moderate speed on exit.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
No fire zone exited.
Damn, I don't have a carrier. Ima have do the full travel for every load said. Saker. Yay said. Saker.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Carrier's not too difficult to get. You'll just need to spend some time making money said. James. You don't need a carrier if you've set up shop in a decent area in the bubble, but you absolutely will need one on a bridge outside the main bubble said. James.
Comms established. Hello, Commander. You are good to approach the landing pad. Request accepted. Your docking computer has assumed control.
Set her down on landing pad 4, Commander.
We didn't find anything on you this time.
Dude in a research channel asks me for source of my findings as if we're not pioneering the discoveries in the intricacies of the colonization system. Law said. James.
Lighting gear deployed.
What's your source? The asterisk asterisk, we doing the work right now. Said. Alanthir.
Landing complete. Command shutdown. How can we help, Commander?
Switching to God mode. Omnipotence engaged said. Daz Ryan. I am the source. Said. Sacred. Source. I made it the F up said. James. Lol said. Sacred. Lol said. Daz Ryan. Well, I wrote the paper, so I'll just cite myself, said. Alanthir.
Commander, if you reopen the commodities list at our current station, I will access its commodity prices and check for the best available commodities.
Clamps have released. Launch is go.
Muting.
fire zone entered.
Jeremiah, Golf, India, November. You must submit a docking request.
Welcome back,
before landing
Commander.
at the port. Access authorized. Cleared for landing on pad 2-5. Automated docking initiated.
Hey, James. Take a look at that.
https://ed.ed.io/said Atlas Rand.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking successful. Perform landing checklist. You are most welcome, Commander.
That's fun, said James. '07 and greetings from Bavaria, Germany, said Klaus Schmidt.
Hey, Klaus. What's going on?
How do we get to buy refinery stuff in our system? Do we need to ensure its refinery economy and then build a specific station like a Coriolis to sell the produce? Said Ramazan.
Sorta.
I didn't get that far, and the only refineries we can build are unlandable hubs. Said Ramazan.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Yeah, you kind of need to build a whole chain of stuff. Are you on our Discord?
Landing gear retracted.
Ship uncoupled. You are go for departure.
No, I'm not. Said Ramazan.
There's quite a bit of info about that and more being added as we do more research.
zone exited.
Be careful out there, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I see. I will look into joining then. Thanks, said Ramazan.
Yeah,
I'm
take
back.
a look.
Just got some dinner going, said James.
Ah, it's dinner time.
Ramazan, build refinery hubs on a planet, and put a colony economy type port in orbit / on the surface, said James. That'll be enough to get a refinery economy, said James. Awesome, thanks James 07, said Ramazan.
Welcome, Commander. We'll accept your business after completing an access check. Permission granted. Check your landing pad assignment. Request accepted. Your docking computer has assumed control.
We didn't find anything on you this time.
So, James, it says you've got a high-tech economy there right now.
Landing gear deployed.
Stream's getting a bit bumpy, said James.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Landing
Yep,
complete.
no, you're right.
Switch.
I just noticed that as
Got you,
well.
Commander.
Getting some drops.
At Atlas Rand Gaming, yeah, that's due to my
Okay, should be back. If you can hear this, stream should be good now.
Yup, we're good again, said James.
Yeah, I need to stop fucking around with this. I've been playing with the EDSM API here while I'm trying to also carry materials. As a result, my materials are taking twice as long to get dropped off. All right.
Landing gear retracted.
The Albarib system has 4 large stations, all with metals in abundance. Just FY, I said. Jack tries.
Thanks, Jack. Gali has a ton of metals in multiple stations here as well. Gali.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ship is clear.
No fire zone exited.
Yeah, golly is another good one, said Jack tries.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Glazrand Gaming is now live. Streaming Elite, Dangerous, Elite Dangerous Colonization said. Stream elements. FC jump time 30 mons at said. Jack tries. Asterisk minutes said. Jack tries.
$30. Interesting. Yeah, last night we were jumping at 15 minutes. It was great. It's like the good old days.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
fire zone entered.
Golf, India,
Welcome
November.
back, Commander.
You must submit a docking request before landing at this port. Request approved. Please head directly for Bay 39er. Automated docking initiated.
Landing gear deployed.
Ship is on the ground. Ground crew dispatched. It's good to have you with us, Commander.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Landing gear retracted.
Detachment complete. You are go for departure. You are clear of
No fire zone exited.
Be careful out there, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Hey, does anybody who's on right now know much about doing mining missions or how to game them, essentially? Because I want to do a video on that, but it's been a long time since I've done that. I wouldn't mind going out with somebody that like does that on a regular basis.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Please approach to 7500 M.
5 kilometers. Clearance granted. Move directly to your landing pad. That's an affirmative. See you soon, Commander.
Scan finished. Be about your business.
Landing gear deployed.
Touchdown. Ship is
All
secure.
right.
Welcome to this carrier, Commander.
Right, so given that I haven't heard anything back, no one's doing or has done or really knows well how to do the mining missions. Yes? No? Yeah, James, that's exactly why I'm asking. It's been a damn long time. Like basically
It's
pre-Thargoid.
been a long while
done those
since I've done
pre-Thargoids
mining missions,
showing up.
said James.
But I do want to get a video out that kind of tells people that that is one of the options for making money.
You have liftoff. Speed restrictions have been
No fire zone
Good luck,
exited.
Commander.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, it's fully behind the plan.
Bay 2-4. You are approved for automated docking.
Landing gear deployed.
Re is key. Thanks for following.
Docking successful. Engaging docking restraints. Station services are at your disposal.
Be risky.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Thanks for subscribing. Re is key. Hugging face said. Stream elements.
Landing restraints lifted. Exit the station quickly and safely.
%91% on the Coriolis said.
Nice.
James.
Oh, you definitely get them done today.
No fire zone exited.
We hope to see you again, Commander.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Mark Duck. Thanks for following.
Hey, Mark.
Permission granted. Check your landing pad assignment. Request accepted. Your docking computer has assumed control.
Everything looks fine, Commander. Have a good day.
Thanks for subscribing. Mark Duck Hugging Face said. Stream elements.
Landing gear deployed.
Touchdown. Clamps engaged. We've got you, Commander.
Slowly filling up.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing clamps disengaged. Launch is go. And you're clear.
No fire zone exited.
126, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, sounds like the two astronauts that were stuck up in the ISS are back down on the ground. It's got a pop-up message. Very cool. experience, damn it.
Kujamaya, Golf India, November. This is flight control. Please
No
contact
fire zone
the
entered.
station by authorization only.
Ensure to observe starport protocol during your visit,
Landing on
pilot.
docking bay 39. You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
Thank you for your cooperation, Commander.
Landing gear deployed.
Touchdown confirmed. Clear to disembark.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Landing gear retracted.
Ship release. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
Hull integrity compromised.
O7 said. Draxter.
Hey Drac, how are you?
O7 Drax said. James.
Oh, okay, so it's still available? That's cool.
No fire zone exited.
You have left the no fire zone. Flight control out.
Charging.
Hi, Abbott. Brandon Alk was here. Said. Kunder Corvus nevermore.
Hey, Corvus, how are you?
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
This is your captain. Due to some unforeseen delays, we will be arriving at our next destination later than scheduled. Today's cruise includes some delightful views. Our flight attendants are on hand with full details.
You get your other carrier, Drac? I still haven't gotten my other one. I need to do that.
I'd like to direct your attention to our flight attendants for a brief safety demonstration.
All's good here. I am going to take a load of commodities to my system, then I'll head to where you are and help with what you are doing. Said. Kunder Corvus nevermore.
Cool.
Howdy said. Devin SQ. Not yet said. Draxter.
Today's cruise includes some delightful views. Our flight attendants are on hand with full details.
This is Flight Control. Obey standard flight practices near the carrier, Commander. Access granted. Commander, you are good to approach the landing pad. Request accepted. Your docking computer has assumed control.
No crimes detected. You're free to go, Commander.
Landing gear deployed.
Hey, Drac. I asked before you got here. It's been ages since I've done the mining mission stuff. Have you done those recently at all or not? I want to do a video on it, but I want to refresh myself before doing a video. Trying to find somebody that like does those regularly or has done them recently.
Docking successful. Ship is secure. Welcome to this carrier, Commander.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship departing. You have liftoff.
Alex said. Dragster.
Frameshift drive charging. 4.
07 Corvus said. James.
No fire zone exited.
How's everybody doing today? Happy Tuesday. Or is it Wednesday already for you, Drac? So close, I always forget that. When are you gonna happen?
07 James. I hope all's well with you. Said. Der Corvus Gurux Nevermore. Wednesday said. Dragster.
Yeah, of course it is.
It doesn't seem like a colony wreck is in the nearby systems. The map is bugged, I think, said. Dragster. Things are going well. Corvus, about to finish my Coriolis. From there I'm going to assist in a little bit of
fire zone
colony
entered.
systems that don't have their initial stations up yet, then
Welcome
keep
back,
working on,
Commander.
I said.
Directly for Bay
James.
02.
System economy
You
said.
are approved for
James.
automated docking.
Never mind, I found it, said. Dragster. Thank you for following Ad3 Ngonbraze Smile said. Stream elements.
Eden. Okay. I was like, what is that, man? Eden.
Landing gear deployed.
I am building an orbital outpost in my system. After I take a load to my system, I'll help Atlas with what he's doing now.
Ship is
Said.
on the ground.
Der
Perform
Corvus
landing
Gurux
checklist.
Nevermore.
It's good to have you with us, Commander.
Cool. Yeah, just let me know if you want to help when you're done.
close are you to getting a carrier, Corvus? Said James. Okay Atlas, I claimed that system. The remaining I'll move toward the other marker at Snake's Head. Dragster.
Cool. Yeah, and that it'll be a while. Like that is, you know, third priority for me. That area. And we got some time before Snake for sure, but I think they're making between 60 and 100 light years of progress on stations per day right now.
What is this wacky music? Lol said James.
It's movie music is what I selected. I can change. Hang on here, guys.
'07 all said CMD our nemesis.
There you go. Okay, where are we here?
I have watched the carrier video by Atlas, so I think I'll buy one pretty soon. Said Kunder Corvuscurix Nevermore. '07 Nemesis,
Nemesis
said James.
Aluminium.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Landing gear retracted.
Detachment complete. Maintain correct lane on exit.
Galnet just came out.
My Tier 3 planetary port is just over 30%. I have another 19,000 tons loaded in the carrier, so hopefully hit 40% before the next update in 10 hours. Said. CMD Nemesis.
I have barely started on mine, like 4%.
Pretty massive gains, said James.
And what does that come out to total? It's like 260,000. So what about 13, 14 carriers worth? Is that about right?
Permission granted. Check your landing pad assignment. That's an affirmative. We'll see you soon, Commander.
Just loading a carrier takes like 4 hours. So probably about 50 hours worth of loading a carrier. Oh boy.
Your scan is clear. Carry on with your journey, Commander.
216K/20,000, so just about 11 carriers, said James.
It was 246. Oh yeah, okay. 210, yeah, that's not that bad.
Landing gear deployed.
I mean, it's not that good.
Hello,
it's a
Atlas
little better
in
than I
chat.
thought.
07 said Bill Mencken.
Hey, Bill.
Parked next to station. I can load the carrier in just over 2 hours.
Yeah,
said CMD
takes me twice that long,
Nemesis.
dude. You're better at this than I am. It may take me more than 4 hours, frankly.
Landing gear retracted.
Clamps have released.
Been about an hour, and I think I've done maybe 20% of the carrier.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
No fire zone exited.
Engage.
Going pretty quick. Nope, not gonna make it.
Hull integrity
Holy
compromised.
shit. Didn't I? No, I didn't. Oh, I got pulled out before I got there. Okay, got it. I hit the atmosphere.
Oh no, you don't. Please approach to 75 zone NM.
Clearance denied. Resubmit request within 7,500 meters.
Welcome back,
Access
Commander.
authorized. Cleared for landing on pad 17. You are approved for automated docking.
Your scan is clear. Carry on with your journey, Commander.
I've learned a couple of super cruise tricks while doing colonization hauling runs. Set.
Landing gear deployed.
CMD Arnemesis.
Alright, I want to watch this. You guys getting the audio for the Galnet?
Docking successful. Commence
Yeah,
power
yeah,
down.
coming through.
Greetings, Commander.
Can we hurry this up, please,
Galnet News Digest, 18th of March 3311. We read the news so you don't have to. In this week's news, colonization is back, and some important new fixes are on the way. The Distant Worlds 3 people want to colonize Orion, and there's a new, improved Hutton orbital for the
Cargo
most
hold
dedicated
at maximum
pilots to
capacity.
visit.
On Friday last week, Brewer Corporation threw the big red switch to turn colonization back on. Commanders can once again claim new systems from the system colonization contact, deploy the beacon, and haul significant amounts of commodities to establish the system's primary port and make the system forever theirs. Just why the system colonization contacts were asked to take a 2-week break remains mysterious. However, it may be significant that the starport that had recently been built in the Col 285 sector OH-FB26-8 system has been removed without trace, and the system marked permanently off limits to colonization. The Pilots Federation, which has been working with Brewer, says it will tomorrow dramatically increase the capacity for data transfer between Commander's ships and the server farms on Founder's World to make sure that colonization contacts never again have to be told to stop issuing new permits. Brewer is said to be working hard to resolve the most serious problems with colonization. In addition to increased server bandwidth, several other fixes will be deployed tomorrow. Probably the most significant fix is
No
to
fire
free
zone
up
exited.
systems that had become marked as unsuitable for colonization. These systems always reported system claim unsuccessful, even when they were actually suitable. It may be that the first time a commander tried to colonize a system, it was temporarily unsuitable. For example, a fleet carrier part where the primary starport needed to go. And because of this, the system has wrongly been marked as permanently unsuitable. All of these blocked systems will now be marked as candidates for colonization when the blocker is removed.
That's good.
This means that a significant number of systems in the bubble will once again become available for colonization from tomorrow. Another useful deadline is the 26th
I'd like to direct your
of
attention
March.
to our flight attendants for a
Systems
brief
claimed in
safety
the
demonstration.
First day land rush will become available for someone else to colonize on that day if the system architect has failed to complete their primary starport.
There are many groups of commanders working to build a string of starports out from the bubble towards something interesting. The Anti-Xeno Initiative has colonized the Pleiades Nebula and may well continue towards the Witch Head. Cannon Interstellar is heading doggedly up the Z-axis
I like her humor,
towards
said
Polaris,
Joey.
leaving a trail of stations that only export bio-waste. And the back from retirement veterans of Distant Worlds 3 are no different. Prior to the start of their next expedition early next year, they want to build the expedition's starting point, far away from the bubble in the dust clouds of the Orion Nebula, possibly somewhere near the PMD 2009
Big haul like that.
38
Surprised
system,
you made it this far.
where Aegis and Azimuth battled to become the primary anti-Xeno agency back in June and July 3307. The Explorer's plan is to create a new colony immune to the politics of the bubble, something similar to Colonia before the expansion initiative that brought with it all the political and social issues the original colonists had been trying to escape. It'll be the launchpad for the next expedition, but it'll also persist and evolve as a convenient place for explorers to hang out and swap tales of that exciting new cactoida they found 2,750 light-years further south. To do this, a chain of colonies must be built from the nearest available system with the system colonization contact. It's going to take a while, but the Distant Worlds 3 people are in no hurry. Their deadline to get the new Distant Worlds home system operational is the end of the year, which will mean colonizing roughly 60 systems at a rate of
Prepare
2
yourself.
per week. That may sound like a lot of work, but in terms of finding the silliest way to do things, the Distant Worlds 3
You have no
people could
chance
learn
now.
a lot from the Hutton Orbital Truckers.
The Hutton Truckers are never happy unless there's something impractical and inefficient to do. They made their name by basing themselves at Hutton Orbital, an outpost 0.22 light-years from the jumping point at Alpha Centauri. It used to take more than an hour in Supercruise to fly to Hutton Orbital and claim your mug, gin and imaginary anaconda. But with the advent of Supercruise Overcharge, the journey time has decreased dramatically.
The rumor was right.
with the
Good
Copenhagen
job, I
5
found you first.
fitted with extra fuel tanks, able to make the journey in just 17 minutes. This made the truckers, who presumably liked the solitude, rather sad, and so they set about trying to find somewhere even less practical for their new base, and they have found it. The new Hutton Orbital, which is helpfully also called Hutton Orbital, is in the Dabby Major system, a system possibly better known as Beta Capricorni. It's an interesting system, with the famous yellow-orange giant and blue-white stars, and then an awful lot of empty space, until you get to a pair of dull brown dwarves and a family of small planets orbiting them. This is where the Hutton
Scan
Truckers have
finished.
placed their new
Be about your
Hutton
business.
Orbital, more than twice the Supercruise distance of the original Hutton Orbital at 0.51 light-years. This is probably too far to use Supercruise Overcharge the whole way in any ship, but if you want to visit, Apex taxis can allegedly get you there in around 2.5 hours. We
Jesus,
gave
2.5
up
hours.
trying
Wow.
to get there, so these are some pictures of the original Hutton Orbital instead. If you fancy the most boring ride of your life, Hutton has you covered.
And that's this week's Galnet News. Galnet News, we read the news so you don't have to.
Cool. Nothing you're sharing, but always like to watch those videos. So 1.5 more runs of aluminum and 3 more runs of titanium, probably 4 more runs.
Landing gear retracted.
Clamps have released. You have liftoff.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hey, Wolfram.
Hey, there I am.
There you are. How you
I'd
doing,
like to
Jim?
direct your attention to our flight attendants for a brief safety demonstration.
Trying to figure out where I'm going next. So, picking up just piddly stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm still in
Judgment's done.
Desmond's done? Okay, cool. Yeah, I think there was not a whole lot left yesterday.
I'd like to direct your attention to our
But
flight attendants
a lot of
for a
different
brief
things.
safety
A lot of
demonstration.
little piddly stuff.
Said he needed steel.
I've got a bunch of steel loaded here.
That's
But
what I
I'm
figured.
working on getting the titanium loaded up before I jump back in. I'm still at, what's this one called? Golly. Golly.
Galley.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I went ahead and installed the ED Pilot Copilot because I heard yours, and I was like, that's actually pretty cool.
It is. It is. Sometimes he talks a little too much, so I shut him off. But
yeah,
usually it's pretty handy.
Yeah, they just put a rubber ticket in.
Please check your speed on approach to this facility.
You put a what?
Request approved.
They put a rubber ticket in the cockpit, is what they said.
Oh. Okay.
You are approved for automated.
All right.
Rubber chicken. Great.
Well, I'm just going to keep hauling, and I'll let you know where we're at. I got to make dinner here in a little while, but other than that.
Sounds good, man.
All right.
We didn't find
Is
anything
my
on you
music
this
coming
time.
over?
What's that?
I don't want you to get a copyright strike on your channel if
Oh,
my music's going over.
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Yeah. Or at least not audibly enough to hear about it. Yeah, that whole copyright strike thing is malarkey. There's
Well,
no
I'm
fashioned word for it.
I understand it, but it's just I'm just listening to it. It's not like I'm promoting it. You know?
Right, right. Well, and there used to be a time where, like, they wanted people to hear music so that they could buy it, but these days,
I'm very thankful for all your tutorials and Noah videos.
I'm sure there's some other comments and stuff.
You are most welcome, Commander.
They wouldn't mind it, but
hey, Barm. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you like it. So you're asking for a tutorial on grade 5 materials. So when you say grade 5, which of the grade 5s? Because there's a variety of grade 5s. So I've got a video on mining the raw materials, and I've got a video on doing the manufacturing materials. I do not have a video on the encoded ones yet, so that's the only one that I haven't done.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
I was actually kind of surprised myself how many videos I got. A total of about 160, and out of those, I think about 130 are actually related to Elite Dangerous. So I've been cranking those out more than I thought I was. All right, finally looks like we're past the planet.
4, 3,
This thing must move pretty quick now.
1. Warning, Operation Drive operating beyond safety limits.
I mean, all Grad 5 manufactured plus encoded data.
Today's
and
cruise
materials.
includes some
We
delightful
need to
views.
tune our ship.
Our flight
I
attendants
really
are
enjoy
on
your
hand with full
tutorials, and
details.
I wish I find you and your Chanel sooner. You explain very easy and good said. Baram Farshi.
Yeah, thanks. I'm pretty sure I've got a video. I mean, I remember recording a video on manufactured. The encoded is the only one I haven't done, but there should be one for manufactured.
I'd like to direct your attention to our flight attendants for a brief safety demonstration.
Yeah-oh.
What's that?
It just dropped me.
Uh-oh. Like, are you disconnected from the game, or what do you mean by dropped?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, it happened to me twice
We will be cruising the
yesterday.
system for a while. Please feel free to take advantage of our in-flight entertainment.
This is Flight Control. Obey standard flight practices near the carrier, Commander. Clearance granted. Move directly to your landing pad. Request accepted. Your docking computer has assumed control.
The maximum jump range for this ship is 31.6 light years.
Okay, I can hear that. Is that your ED Copilot talking?
You will reach
Yeah.
the destination in 3 jumps.
Can you turn that down just a
Island.
smidge?
Yeah.
'Cause that's breaking through
All done
the
and you're clear to proceed, Commander.
what do you call it? The talk to
Oh, could someone give
You know what I
have a video
the automatic
explain about
microphone thing.
manufactured mats or tell me the approximate
Oh, yeah,
data,
I've got
so
my
I can
phone
find
going
this
right now.
video by my own 07 said. Baram Farshi.
I think it was about 3 months ago. Let me see if I can find it quick. I'm trying to focus on getting the material, so I'm trying to not to do too much other stuff because I need to get this carrier filled. Okay.
Touchdown. Clamps engaged. We've got you, Commander.
Okay, cool. So now I just got titanium left. How much do I have on here? 309. So I need to reduce titanium by 310. The titanium. Titanium. So about 3,500. That's good enough. And then increase this aluminum by okay. And I can sell it here.
That's what I want to hear. That's enough for me, sir. You don't need to search extra for me equals. Said. Baram Farshi.
Yeah, it should be there. You should be able to find it. It's back like 3 months, so maybe even more than 3. Might be a while. So there's the raw materials and I had all the power play stuff. There it is. Yeah, how to farm manufactured materials in Elite Dangerous. So, I'll post the link here. I got it anyway, so you might as well grab it. There you go.
https://yahoo.de/38
Okay.
38 question mark C equals 0 jar 6 so 3
Oh, I wanted to tweak
Atlas
the
RAM.
carrier settings. These. Zoom in them. Fade. And then increase titanium a little bit. There we go. So that's all I got left is titanium here.
Thank you very, very, very much, sir. Big 07 said.
Did you subscribe? Make sure you subscribe, dude. The best kind of thank you. All right, so go here and go.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing clamps disengaged. Maintain a controlled speed until clear.
Just titanium left. I got the other one, which still has quite a few things to do.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Today's cruise includes some delightful views. Our flight attendants are on hand with full details.
I already done it after I found your Chanel and saw how detailed and easy your tutorials are. Said. Baram Farshi.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Thanks.
7. You are approved for automated docking.
Landing gear deployed.
Confirmed contact, engaging docking restraints. You are most welcome, Commander.
Titanium.
Cargo hold at maximum
You'll get no
capacity.
trouble from me, officer.
Landing gear retracted.
Disengage from landing pad. You are go for departure.
Greetings Atlas and Commanders, said Lord Narkalki.
Hey, Narco. How are you?
07 said Baram Farshi.
You building out that station? What's the name of the station, by the way? God, there's so many ships here. It's crazy.
Coriolis has been completed. Now doing a run to help Joey get some good percent. S
Damn,
to his
it's
potato
done already.
set.
Wow, good job.
3, 2, 1.
All fire zone exited.
What the hell? What's the weekend?
Finished Narcos wiki hole yesterday. Been doing real life stuff today, said Lord Narkalki.
Real life? What's that? Narcos Wookie Hole. Okay. this looks so much better in white. I had it in orange because I was thinking like, it's a hauling ship. I should just do an industrial color, but my carriers just look so much better this way.
Request confirmed. Move to your designated path, Commander. That's an affirmative. See you soon, Commander.
Landing gear deployed.
Next, another couple of runs on titanium, and we'll be good to go.
Sorted my hotel for BarCon next month and finished off at PC said. Lord Narkauki.
Oh, that's right. You're going to that. Yeah. That's next month already, huh? Hey, when you go there, you should ask him the last time he played the game.
Docking successful. Clamps engaged. We've got you, Commander.
Like 1.5 loads left. Titanium.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Maintain a controlled speed until clear.
I had more than that. You know what? I'm gonna fill up instead of titanium.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm gonna fill up liquid iron.
Fire zone exited.
Pretty sure they got it the same thing.
3, 2,
And
engage.
delivery to the other ship. What the hell's he doing here?
Computer officer, you flying with joystick and true tell or
damn
keyboard
it.
buzzes. Could you please give us some budget-friendly setups for beginners, sir? Said. Baran Farshi.
Yeah, I'm playing with dual joysticks. OSAS is what it's called. I also need to be paying attention better here. Okay, that's activated. There we go. And I'm empty. Good. Budget. There's really nothing good that's budget. I hate to say that, but it's true. You're probably best off just if you don't want to use keyboard and mouse, you could try using like an Xbox controller, see if you like that or not. And then from that, I know some people are using like the Logitech
07
X50
Good at game.
3, X54, something like that. Hey, good games. I'm not a fan of those joysticks. I think they're made very poorly. Thrustmaster, not a whole lot better. So really you kind of get into the the over $100 joystick category pretty quick.
Please submit a landing request on approach, Commander.
Yeah, okay, well I said 53, I guess I split the difference. But either one of those two, build quality is just not very good on those. But you can look up VKB, just do a Google for VKB joysticks. They have models that start a little over $100 that are decent. And if you want to go spend a whole bunch of money, Virpil is a good way to go.
Sophist. For life said. Nick the creator.
VKB for life. Yeah, VKB has both mid-priced and high-priced joysticks, so you got a good selection of stuff to get from them. They also just released a really cool throttle, which is meant for space flight. It's the first throttle specifically for space.
Thank you, Nick and Atlas said. Barat Farshi. Thank you for following Union Key, Smile said. Stream Elements. I just came across your content, and I have to say, I love the vibe you're creating, said. Union Key. Would love to know more about your streaming schedule to enjoy more of this, said. Union Key. Add me up on this Discord, Godsemp said. Union Key. VKB Gladiator is not much more than the X52/X56 and build is incredible, said. Bill Mencken. But Virpil takes a long time to ship their equipment as they build their orders.
Yeah, that's absolutely right on both Bill and Schism there. The Virpil takes forever to ship because they don't start making it until after you pay. And I know people have been waiting for 4 or 5 months to get them. VKB ship much faster because they have US distributors. And distributors all over the world, but they also make them way ahead of schedule.
To learn keyboard and mouse, lol said. Good at game.
Yeah, and I'm going in the opposite direction. So I've been on sticks for a long time because I played other space games before this and Flight Sim before that. But I've been learning using the Xbox controller because I want to actually be able to use my Steam Deck, which is basically the same controller as the Xbox. So it's like, it doesn't feel natural to me, but it's so much more portable and easier to carry on trips than bringing in a gaming laptop. Like, gaming laptop is a big production. The power supply alone is power supply alone is ginormous. So if I can play on the Steam Deck, it just makes travel a lot easier. Okay, what am I buying? I'm buying polymers, I think.
I got the Honeycomb Alpha and Bravo with a cheap set of rudder pedals for Flight Sim, but found it works well enough for me in Ed as well. Still use keyboard, mouse and Xbox controller, said. CMD Nemesis.
I've seen videos of the Honeycomb, and it looks pretty good for airplanes.
I also use voice attack as I play in VR, said. CMD Nemesis. First timer sticks. I've never used them, but would love a Hodis set. Good at game.
Yeah, so we were talking about, there's really nothing that is good, in my opinion, that is cheap. So you kind of go up to mid-tier, which is a little over $100, which VKB makes a really good set of sticks at that price point, but they also make really good, like, $350 sticks too. Virpils are decent. They have a little worse reliability, but they're expensive and they take forever to ship.
I have a X56 set and the throttle has ghosting problems, said. Schism.
I've thrown away probably probably one X52 and two X56 stick sets over the years because they just don't last long. They're made very poorly.
You have left the hill fire zone. Be careful out there, Commander.
Okay, so now I'm actually going to my other carrier. There it is. Pull me up number 2.
Nice, thanks.
But also, if you don't like keyboard and mouse, try an Xbox controller for $30 and see if that's any better for you. It might be. You can be pretty quick on those, and you've got dual analog sticks, but most function, because there's so many functions in the game, most functions are like 2 buttons at the same time. So you're like holding one button while you press another button to activate the function. So let's set that there, and that's good. Okay.
Warning. Range drive operating beyond safety limits.
Other nice thing about the BKB stuff is it is repairable, said Bill Mencken. The axis on Honeycomb is quite a good digital granularity, so it's actually quite good for precise movement, said CMD Arnemesis. My first flight in thruster, said, was a Thrustmaster 16000M. That lasted me like 3 years before I made the mistake to go to a X56 said Schism. I just got my computer back from the shop, blew the poo and RAM. It's my first computer.
How the hell did you blow up a CPU? What were you trying to crank it up to more speed?
I started on a controller, played for a couple of years, then moved to cheap TM I found for £20, been on Hodas since. It was horrible going back to controller on the Steam Deck. I was rubbish, said Lord Narkowski.
It's definitely different. I've been trying to play more on both the Steam Deck, but also hooking up a controller to my laptop, to my gaming laptop, just to get more used to it. Like I think it is better on the keyboard and mouse, but I don't have an option of that with the Steam Deck, so I want to try and get more used to doing things, get a little muscle memory. Drop this load off, go to the other carrier, check on that, maybe get one more load, and then jump in.
Commander. Maintain a conservative speed around this carrier. Request confirmed. Move your designated
So Wolfram,
path,
if you're listening, I think I'm gonna jump soon, but I don't know how long the jump's gonna take. I don't know what they're running right now. I know we were at 15 minutes last night, but I don't think that's the case right now.
No idea what happened.
Request accepted. Your docking computer has a
I don't know, I'm just making dinner, so I'll be
okay.
down here in a little while.
Cool. Yeah, it'll. You may be back from dinner before the carrier jumps anyway.
Landing gear deployed.
Everything looks fine, Commander. Have a good day.
I do like the portability and the graphics on the Steam Deck. It is very compact. But, well, compact, but nice sharp screen. Buttons are good, you know.
Contact confirmed. Clamps engaged. Welcome, Commander.
Other than battery life, I think they did a good job, but I don't know how much better they could have done on battery life given how much power the thing eats. So another 5,000.
Been on 16,000 for a few years now. Upgraded stick and throttle and repaired them a couple of times. I really like the throttle set. Lord Narkalki.
Well, that's good, Narco. But I suspect if you'd use something a little more high range, it'd be hard for you to go back.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing clamps disengaged. Maintain a controlled speed until...
It's kind of like difference between a actual car steering wheel
Loitering infraction detected.
and a video game steering wheel.
To avoid lethal response.
One feels like what you're used to driving a car, the other one feels like a game controller. And when you get to the higher end Purples and VKBs, they totally feel like they're not game controllers, like they're actually a stick that you would use operating a vehicle of some type or a moving machinery. I want to check out the other carrier. That's right there. See what else is left of it. Oh, actually, I can do that remotely. What am I doing? I can check remotely. I don't need to fly to it. See what else I need to pick up. Okay, aluminum's done. So titanium 539.36. So that's it, 420 units. Damn. Okay. Cool. That's all that's left. Let's see if we can do a remote jump back.
About going high end, but I am quite content for now, said Lord Narkalki.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point. If you gotta justify a video game purchase, you know. The way I always kind of did, I don't really have to anymore. I'm divorced, but
4 more construction sites set up for my system to build after some good Samaritan.
Jesus, nice.
James.
So, what I used to do is just explain that. Look, I'm going to be playing video games anyway, right? So, I could have an experience that I get carpal tunnel from by using a keyboard and mouse, and then have medical expenses on top of everything else. Or I could buy good ergonomic joysticks for $400 and then not get any kind of medical conditions as a result of that. And I think that's actually the cheaper option. So, but you know, I don't know if that works for everybody, but that's what I used to do. All right. Okay, well, from which one did you say was done? Denning? Or Heyerdahl? Denning still
Judgment.
showing up. What?
Judgment.
Oh, Judge Nagraset. Okay, got it. Yeah, because Denning is showing up at 85% for me. But the only thing it needs is steel. So that's where... Okay, yeah. So let me jump to there. So if I be able to jump to that planet, that carrier, boom. Okay, let's see how long it's going to take. 17 minutes. We're in good shape. Wait. So 17 minutes, and I'm going to fly back on the carrier.
Freight
So I'll be there as well. Unloading. Check to see how far this is.
NHS scuppers that argument, but I like your style, lol said Lord Narkowki.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's look, it's no different than buying orthopedic shoes. You know, you get something that actually is going to make you more comfortable and feel less likely to have a medical condition arise out of it. I don't care who pays for it. It's still not fun. You're still going to be going in and out for a long time. I mean, you know, maybe having a good, comfortable gaming chair could have made you not fall asleep all the time. You never know.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
And if you don't know, why take a chance? Might as well do the right thing. I think I'm going too fast, but we'll try it. Oh, pulled me out. Look at that. Let's see how far away it pulled me out. That's not too bad. 13. Jump scheduled, so 17 minutes. Not bad for jumps right now. This will be steel, titanium, and aluminum coming. And then the other carrier still has liquid oxygen and polymers, but it's not full yet.
Landing gear deployed.
We're done here, pilot. Move along.
Yeah, Jamie.
Contact confirmed. Ship is secure. How can we help, Commander?
Let me see. What is... It is extraction industrial. Okay, good. Hey, my population's up to 48,000, James, in the first system.
Six said, James.
And that seems to have gone up outside of the Thursday tick. Like it wasn't 48,000 on Thursday, it was less than that.
cops aren't dependent on Thursday tick, no said. James. That's
Yeah.
Daily Tick said.
Mhm.
James.
Oh shoot. What is my... See if I still have my group. Can't remember if I do. Oh, I still have my fuel scoop. That's why it's hauling smaller quantities. Okay. Well, and that also means that I can go get insulating membranes.
Landing gear retracted.
Clamps have released. Maintain a controlled speed until clear.
Oh wow, they actually have them here? No way. I didn't know they had the insulating membranes here. Damn. In Polari Terminal. Okay. I'll fly back on my own. I got the scoop, so I'm gonna have to make it back.
Frameshift drive charging.
And hopefully be full of insulating membranes as well. And let's see.
No fire zone exited.
No fire zone. Watch your six, Commander.
I don't have any on there.
My system economy went to high-tech / extraction said. James.
That's what you wanted, right? Or do you want extraction industrial?
Not yet said. James. Extraction / agri said. James.
Ah, okay.
Attention, carrier jump sequence is underway. Lockdown begins in 5 minutes.
5 minutes to carrier. All right. So, oh, I'm still not there.
Frameshift drive charging.
So fill me up number 1 is going to be in system in 5 minutes, so probably 6 minutes. And that'll have the metals on it. And I'm going to go pick up some insulating materials real quick here.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
I was almost there. try and shave 10 seconds, end up spending an extra 20.
I can tell James is in system with me. The steel is disappearing, said Alanthir.
Funny.
Gutamaya, Golf India, November. This is flight control. Please note that access to the station is by authorization only. Access granted. Set down a landing bound Zone 5. You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
Yonkin said James.
We don't have to do this.
We don't have to do this.
Oh, you guys are both loading at the same place then? Hey, James, do you know who else that grabbed the system up there still hasn't gotten their first station built? I'll ask in Discord too for people to let us know, but I want to make sure everybody's got their first station built, and I'll haul up there if we need to, just to help make sure that happens quickly. But I want to try and finish up the first system this week for myself. Nine? Are you kidding me? That's it? That's kind of shitty. I need a lot more than that.
Corvus and Dodger, I know, haven't yet said.
Okay.
James.
All right.
Atlas, where are you jumping your carrier to?
I'll show you. It should be. It should be coming off this planet right here.
Parking and headed to dinner. We'll check back to see if this party
That'll be
is
close
still
to
going,
both of these.
said Bill Mencken.
Or steel a little further away from this guy, but that's all right. And I thought I'd have oh, I guess I better check while I'm there what the insulating how many of those I need, the insulating stabilizers. This is funny. So this is kind of what the bubble used to look like, with that station, my first one, being just outside the bubble. But of course now it's deep inside the bubble. It's all pink. There's been so much stuff built up, man. Okay, so did this need them? Nope. But oxygen. It's 106. Let's see if I can at least scrounge up that many here. Kind of sold out everywhere is the problem. Could fly out to one of these places. That's an 18,000 light second. Jump to get them. Yeah. Probably gonna have to.
Yeah, but SCO, be there in half
yeah,
that time.
Yeah. This thing burns SCO like 18,000. I'll have an empty tank. It burns it so fast. But then at least I can come back with a full load. Have some extras for the next buildings.
Incoming message.
There you go. Carrier just jumped.
Detach confirmed. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
Oh, thank you. I didn't do anything. I wonder what's triggering that. Let's see if it gets better by itself. If it doesn't, I'll reboot it again. Nope, still dropping, right? Yeah, CPU's not